Boom. Facebook is a fucking... Man, they can eat a big old fat pile of donkey.
Fuck the book.
Yeah, dude. I just got a notification on my phone here. I'll show you. Can't go live for 23 hours. Ain't that some bullshit? Says some of your content in the last year didn't follow our community standards. Well, you know what? I don't give a shit. Facebook, you sons of bitches. Fucking take that. Anyway, folks, welcome to another Wheelhouse Wednesday with Rowdy Freeman. Started off not how we expected it. I had a bunch of like intro music playing. It was going to be fucking glorious. And then we just got banned off everything, I guess.
Now you just got rowdy.
Now we just got rowdy. That's what it is. So we're going to record this, and we're going to edit it up there later. You know what I mean? I'm pretty savvy on what to do and how to do this stuff. Not sure why I didn't go live, but we're going to make the best of it.
Fucking right, man.
You know what I mean? That's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to do it. So without further ado, welcome to the Wheelhouse. Boom. So, Rowdy, how you feeling today, buddy?
Oh, man. Feeling like a fine degenerate.
Dude, degenerates are us. Might as well fucking slap a label on it and call it a day, eh?
Man, I need a tattoo.
I got a few of them. I do need another one, though. But yeah, so, yesterday was the 2020, midterm elections. Kind of had an idea what was going to happen going into it. Went out and voted, did my thing. Didn't really follow it. You know how they have the live feeds and all that stuff? I didn't give a shit. I didn't follow it. I just went to bed like a normal person, woke up, and then seen all the bullshit.
Well, nobody has TV anymore. At least I don't. I got rid of cable on all the bullshit channels because I watched two of them.
Right.
I watched fucking History Channel and Discovery Channel. That was about it. And, just reprocessing the same shit that they're putting through the meat grinder and feeling to you. I just completely done with it. If I want an update, I'll pull up the internet real quick, but I did the same. I didn't follow it. I went and voted and felt proud as fuck going home and positive as fuck and woke up this morning going, what the fuck?
What the hell happened? Right. Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to make a post right now on Facebook to let people know. Oh, they just sent me this too. How we make decisions. We use the same term, service. Shut the fuck up, man.
You got a ban.
I didn't even do anything. I've been on here for how long?
Congratulations.
Hey, you know what? This is like my first, big official thing.
Is
okay,
it?
I can't go live. Just let me make a post.
The official cherry pop?
The official.
Right here?
Well, I mean, I've gotten like warnings before, different stuff where I couldn't say that, but they've never literally took me off where I could not go live at all.
Your
know what I mean?
Your free speech offends some snowflakes, so we're going to have to shut your ass down.
Pretty much. So I'm going to write on here, can't go live. They shut us down.
Where's the misinterpretation in the phrase free speech?
Right.
Is there a subtitle, a subsection of free? You can say anything is free speech, except for this in subtitle 1, section 3.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
And who decides that?
Yeah, and it's it's sad because it's I think that people realize what's going on nowadays, and it's a lot more people are starting to wake up, and it's starting to scare the ones in charge of all this shit now. Now they're like, well, wait a minute, we can't give everybody a voice. Like they're gonna start gathering and getting crowds, and what are we gonna do then?
Trying to wake up the woke.
Right. Pretty much.
But yeah, man, I mean, free speech. There's no infringement upon that. And I get that Facebook and a lot of these other platforms are private entities and they can pretty much do with it what they fucking want to.
Right.
But it's still an infringement. You have this false facade that you have the freedom of speech, just not on their platform.
Exactly. Yep, it's a bunch of bullshit. I'm going to go ahead and... This is my Wheelchair Rick page. Before we get into this, I got to let people know because they're waiting on us. Everybody's like, well, what the hell, Chad?
Yeah.
You got us going out of here and signing up to this son of a bitch and you ain't even on. You fucking wasted my time. You know what I mean?
Damn it.
Recording. We'll post when done. All right. So, whoops, not down. Done. There we go. So before we get into all this other crap, I got a couple things here I was going to show you. Not sure. You were talking about, the big thing on here that a lot of people said, our state of Michigan, Miss Gretchen Whitmer, Stretching Gretchen, the old beautiful Miss.
Heil Whitmer.
Heil Whitmer. The thing about it is she ran, it's they, but she ran on pro-abortion, blah, 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 Prop 3, all this and that, which granted she had $32 million to run ads, hate ads against Tudor Dixon. Nobody really knows who the fuck Tudor Dixon is, really. I think that's kind of what was one of her downfalls. And I think that, just her being backed by Trump really wasn't enough because there was no reasoning in it. They never said on how they were going to make things better. She had a couple plans. I looked into a little bit of it, but it's like, for the most part, Whitmer had the wide audience. You know what I mean? The people, she had fucking Joe Obama on her side and everybody else. You know what I mean? So I think that's one of the reasons why Whitmer got it. But before we get into that, let me play this Prop 3 thing here, and you tell me what you think.
Yeah.
A mailed pamphlet paid for by Right to Life of Michigan claims Proposal 3 is not just about abortion. It claims sterilization includes opening the door to kids choosing gender-change therapies or puberty-blocking drugs without their parents' consent. Opponent Kristen Polo is with Citizens to Support Michigan Women and Children.
Puberty blockers and gender hormone therapies can lead to sterilization. Planned Parenthood is now the second largest provider of gender hormone therapies. And in many states, they've been pushing for younger and younger people, minors, to access these treatments in their facilities.
The pamphlet also claims healthcare professionals, including social workers and massage therapists, could authorize late-term abortions. No accountability for abortion clinics in cases of gross negligence. And lastly, it could invalidate state laws conflicting with this amendment.
Ooh, what do you think about that?
What fucking part? Where do I start?
Right.
Where do I start? Like, you're literally going to have to dissect that into 10-second increments.
Yeah.
And just let me go fucking
ape shit
on it.
Dude.
It's such a fucking joke. And just prior to playing that, I want to really speak on that. What kind of pulled people away from Tudor? I'll tell you, a really strong one was her connection with DeVos.
Okay. I don't even know who the fuck DeVos is.
Oh,
Who's
Christ.
DeVos?
My mind is so rattled. Look it up. Look into the DeVos connection.
Okay.
Is it Betsy DeVos or the DeVos family? It's a really complicated connection. She is from their old money. Right. She really is. She was promoted years ago. This was a plan for her to eventually reach this phase to run for governor, which would be a huge benefit for the DeVos family, which is diverse in many different things.
Right.
So you have to do your research on that. I can't nail it. But holy shit. Trump endorsing her, I don't think that was the best thing he did. I don't think that was the best candidate that he could have endorsed. Don't want to get into that because it doesn't fucking matter right now.
Right.
But that shit that I just saw.
Oh, man. I actually had to cut that together. When I put that together, it was actually, obviously, it was a news from News 13, local Grand Rapids, Detroit, or something like that.
Okay.
But there was another guy on there, which she had pro and then other stuff. The girl that we seen was an attorney and like a professional that was in that field. And she was like the Planned Parenthood. She knows all the stuff about Planned Parenthood. But the other guy I cut him out because he was just, obviously working for the other side, trying to say, it's all bullshit. It's not in there. Well, you can literally pull it up and it says it right in the fucking bill. Like, get out of here. What is the proposition or whatever.
Jesus,
like, whatever.
If my grandma was a liar, she couldn't weave a blanket together that tight of all the horse shit that they packed into this so-called proposal.
Yeah.
When you start dissecting it and you find the little pieces and particles, like the part they just said right there about the massage therapist. So I
can authorize a fucking minor to go in and take hormone blockers.
Right, or become, you can be whatever the fuck you want to be on your side of the fence. I really don't care. It doesn't offend me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't concern me unless it starts infringing on my rights.
Yeah. And the thing is that what really gets me is that I don't think a lot of people realize is that what Prop 3 literally does now that they say it's in now is takes control away from the parent. So you literally have no You have no say. Like a kid can go to school and then come back with,
Hey, Dad,
a surgery or like
I cut my pecker off and tie it in a knot and have a china.
Dad says no, but he can go to school and talk to his physical therapist or whoever, and they'll be like, "Come on, let's
him
go."
to do it. How fucked up is that? And who knows better than a parent?
Right.
Who knows better than a parent? Don't let the government raise your children.
No, that's what they want.
That's the indoctrination that we spoke before. How deep and fucked up it is.
Right.
And I'm pissed. I'm so pissed at how blind Michigan was and is. I'm pissed that they're willing to give up life and just all these terrible freaking things. It's our moral fabrics come undone.
Yeah.
Literally, but pull my string.
Right. Let me unravel for you.
If you want to destroy the sweater,
Man, it's the more and more like, I talked to you this morning and, I came up with kind of an idea, what to call it or whatever. And then you hit me with the Patriots versus the Steelers. And I'm like, that is hilarious, man. Like, if somebody should make a shirt out of that.
It is, but it's already factual. They've already had problems in Detroit. At they claim to be DNC committee members, handing out pamphlets right outside of the polling stations, which is absolutely fucking illegal.
Yeah.
And other instances, and I can't claim this as the state of Michigan. Maybe it was Pennsylvania. I saw the news where this black gentleman went in and he was appalled. I believe he was running for a position. Not sure if it's in Michigan. It could have been a lower position. But there were pamphlets and leaflets and advertisements for the the Democrats inside the polling station.
Yeah, which is illegal.
And outside, they were handing out pamphlets and basically saying, hey, if you want tax breaks and you got a lot of money and blah, 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 this is who you need to vote for. But if you're poor, this is what you need. And they hand them the pamphlet. And it was like fucking laid out for them.
What really kills me is the willingness of the unknowing public to just go along with whatever narrative that's on CBS or CNN or CNBC or whatever the fuck they're watching, PBS, local, and it's a lot of it if you look at it. So like, because I consider myself still one of these people, like a lower income. You know what I mean? Like I've been to poverty. I've been to low. The point is when you low, all you have is a TV with an air cable antenna. Where you get channel 6, channel 10, channel 13, channel 47, channel 53.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Sometimes if it doesn't come in right, you take your nephew, your kid or whatever and tell them to stand by the window, hold that son of a bitch as high as you can until the damn thing comes in, then you tell them to stay there. That's how we used to watch football games on Thanksgiving over at Grandma Papa's house.
With some tinfoil.
You damn right. But that's my point is that's all they have to watch. So when that's all they have to watch, the commercials keep beating them over the head with Whitmer is going to be the savior of Michigan. Vote for her. And Tudor Dixon's just a conspiracy theorist wacko. Don't listen to her. Prop 3 is good. They're going to take away your rights. Vote yes on Prop 3, but don't read the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? Because really, we're just going to take away your parental consent.
Spoon-fed.
Exactly.
And it's worse. You go out into the rural community, people are a lot more informed. There's more coffee table, breakfast table discussions.
Yeah.
When you start moving into the suburbs, everything's fast-paced. You could have two people in the same household going in two different complete directions.
Yeah.
When you get into the city, it spreads.
Mm-hmm.
When you've got an apartment building with 300 people in it,
yeah,
and that's how they control these bigger cities. I mean, 3 frickin' counties. I said frickin'. 3
fucking counties. Rowdy, son of a bitch.
I know, I'm getting old. 3 fucking counties in the state of Michigan pretty much decided it for the whole entire state.
Yeah. No, you sent me that map earlier, and I was just like, isn't that crazy? Isn't that a fucking
It's
hoot?
a kick in the fucking nuts, and it's no different than the last presidential election. It's the large population areas.
But hold on. My question is this, though. So we all vote, right? Let's say in these red areas that you sent me, the large blue population areas is mostly what? Detroit, Ann Arbor.
Oakland, Washington.
But very, very small. Like literally, a couple of these are only like 1 or 2 counties. You know what I mean? That are blue. Right. The rest of Michigan is literally like glowing red, right? And it's probably way more people that voted than the blue people. But all of a sudden, they're taking these votes, and these votes count more? Or what the hell's going on? I don't understand.
No, that's actually the population centers. That's why they won. They actually won the popular vote. I can't remember what it was, just shy of 4.5 million people voted in the state of Michigan. I was just looking up the statistics.
It was a record. I know it was a big record number of people.
Yeah, a lot of people were hoping for the red wave, but
That's why I didn't buy into that shit. I never buy into that bullshit. Red wave, blue wave, fucking waves and
but you
shit.
want to. It's like rooting for the winning team. You want this team
it's like
to
the
win.
homecoming game.
You
and
want to
you're-
root for the good guy.
You know, I almost had a brown wave when you first came. I believe more in that than I do the red or blue waves. Fucking sons of bitches. Fucking, you know what I mean?
I had a brown wave when I woke up this morning and saw that twat's still in office.
Yeah, I was afraid. You know, the way I learned was normally during like in the morning, like when I wake up, you know, Melody takes the kids, goes to school, gets them all up and shit. So I kind of wake up because I hear the dogs rustling around. And I sit there and I say, oh, let's play Fox 47 News. And then I'll listen to the news as I'm sleeping. Well, I'm laying there and I hear like fucking, in Michigan, the state of Michigan, Governor Gretchen Whitmer fucking wins again on a blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, fucking figures. But then I was listening to a couple people. I mean, I listened to like Steven Crowder, Salty Cracker, all the other people. Salty came on. He made a video that said, he's like, isn't it just funny how the entire country polled, right? They polled the entire country, and everybody was pissed off about the economy. Everybody wanted to change. It was prominent. You've seen it everywhere. But not one incumbent governor switched. Not one motherfucker got off the fucking pot. Not one of them. In all states, not one fucking incumbent governor.
I have not had an opportunity to really do my homework. I mean, I busted ass all day, kept my nose at the grindstone, just to keep my freaking mind off from it. One, I didn't want to think all the cool things I could say and then get here and not have anything to say.
Yeah, you always do that shit too. Right? It's like, man, I can do that. Dude.
Man, I can say that, you know, and I really tried to not focus on any of that shit until I got out of work.
Right.
So I didn't have a chance to do a lot of the research and figure out this and that. I know we lost a Senate seat here. They gained one in Ohio. They got fucked in Pennsylvania.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna move on to that here in a minute.
But have fun with that.
Oh shit,
Mr. Potato Head 2.
Like who the fuck? You are literally mentally incapable.
Bro, Biden's our president. Nothing fucking shocks
They're like
me.
everything's good. Oh, he had a stroke.
Nothing shocks me, man.
Well, hey, get that motherfucker back over here. He's pissing on the street. Cool, he can't see out of the Bring him over here.
Good
We're gonna
Lord.
rank him to Senate fucking.
This guy's got the cognitive ability of a frickin' muskmelon and against Dr. Oz. See,
I mean,
went into
Dr.
this,
Oz is a.
he's
From what I gather, he's
conservative.
not really much of a red guy either, though. You know what I mean?
No, he's. I think he's conservative.
Yeah.
And I think he's borderline, which would be really
I
beneficial.
think he's more pro-American, but I think there's certain things that me and you would probably disagree with him on.
Ain't it funny how pro-Americans all right?
Why does it got to be right? Because you want to love your country, and granted, and then I hate when as soon as you say that, you get these fucking college idiots or these other motherfucking people that are probably friends of mine,
Right.
on Facebook
The
and
ones
shit.
that don't know how many states are in the United States.
Well, we stole this land. Well, okay, but who had it before us? But wait, who had it before them? But wait, who had it before them? Motherfuckers been stealing land since the beginning of time. Like, don't tell me about stealing land and conquering shit. The fuck?
Land acquisitions and transfers, even to this date.
Right.
Ukraine.
Right.
You know.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
It's man, it's too much to the point to where, like, you know, when I had the opportunity to get the fuck out of a population center like I was in Jackson and to live where I am now, which granted is like, it's still not out, but it's fucking a whole big difference to where I was. You know what I mean? And it's dude, it's peaceful.
The whole vibe, the buzz, the atmosphere, the air.
Yep.
Yeah, it's completely different. And I don't know. Maybe that's why country folks think more sane. I don't know. There's no way to explain it. There's no way to explain what happened. Can we point it on voter fraud and this and that? Oh, yeah, and shit's going to come up. And just like the movie 10,000 Mules.
Yeah, which I never fucking seen, but like nothing comes of it.
God.
But it's so much evidence, blatant, black and white, right in front of your fucking face, clear as day.
Regular
evidence.
people doing their due diligence and using the tools that are available to them, such as purchasing the closed caption TV that are on the ballot boxes. So I'll fill you in on that a little bit. I mean, they literally they bought cell phone tracking data.
Who did?
Who was it? The Patriot? I can't remember the name of the organization. The ones that did the movie.
Okay. Yeah.
Dinesh D'Souza produced it.
Yeah.
But it was freaking blows your mind that they actually did their due diligence and their homework and found out, hey, we can buy this cell phone data.
Yeah.
And we could track these phones. Okay, well, this guy's only been to this ballot box 3 times. Let's bump the ante up. How about 10 times? Okay, now we got 300 individuals that have been to these ballot boxes 10 times, multiple ballot boxes. And then they squeeze it down further, 15 trips.
Right.
It's undeniable if you're making 15 trips to multiple ballot boxes.
What the fuck are you doing? You're doing something nefarious.
So then they got the Freedom of Information Act. They were able to go and purchase,
the FOIA,
submit their request for that footage to look at the ballot boxes, and they were actually able to frickin' pinpoint these people and identify them.
Right.
Now, why the fuck aren't the FBI taking care of this? CIA, why is nobody investigating it? So, there's validity into my conspiracy theories as to was this done, but we're not going to do anything about it, even if they proved it.
Right. Yeah, and it's disheartening. I mean, to say the least, to sit here and be like, fucking damn right well that some bullshit's going on. There's proof, multiple occasions of different proof, that's been brought out to the public to see. I mean, look at the damn Hunter Biden laptop. What the fuck?
Sweep that right under the rug.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, never there. Well, and where's the client list? We rated
This is why we're not on Facebook anymore, guys. Just so you fucking know. We're probably going to be fucking on YouTube exclusive. And then after YouTube kicks us off, we're just going to go to fucking Rumble. I'm going to go to fucking Rumble. We should have been going to Rumble the whole time.
Well, just remember, boys and girls, if you're not on a watch list, you should be.
You should be.
You should be.
Brought to you by this week's fucking sponsor. I didn't have anything like that, but I should have.
Ezra Brooks.
Ezra Brooks, way to go. Yeah, no, but it's getting to be like that. And like the people that I watch, that I follow. And let me just go from the beginning. So when I first started realizing that there was some shit going on, I had a buddy of mine that he was like, bro, like, if you want to learn about this shit, I'll teach you and I'll show you some shit, but you're never going to fucking be the same. I'm going to warn you right now. If you go down this fucking rabbit hole, you're never going to come out the same way as you are right now. And I was like, whatever, you're fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Don't tell me. Don't fucking patronize me. You know what I mean? Let's go. And so he started talking about shit, showing me videos, showing me different things. And I'm like, no fucking way. Then that's all you need. You need that little bitty nip. And then once you get that nip, you're on your own. And and it's a world wide web, baby. You can find anything you want as long as you look hard enough. So I did. I searched shit up and I started finding shit. And I thought to myself, what the fuck? Well, then I found people that I could follow that would keep me up to date, like Salty Cracker and who's the other guy? Steven Crowder, which is actually, he lived in Michigan a little while. I don't know if you know that guy.
Oh, I love Crowder.
I love a lot of the Crowder. The motherfucker's hilarious. Him and Dave's from Detroit, big Detroit guy, comedy guy. But no, people like that, you know what I mean? And even like the lefties now, like the fucking, what's that one guy, that late night comedian guy that got a show on HBO, Bill Maher.
No, Bill Maher, yeah.
Yeah, even he's fucking starting to be like, what the hell, guys? What's going on here? You know what I mean?
He's flippity floppy.
He is.
He's borderline conservative. And I dig that, man. We need dudes that are on that borderline that see both sides of the alley. And dudes that have been on the other side and saw the frickin' light and they're starting to move this way. I mean, it's badass. Right. But God, it just hurts your brain. You were talking about going down the rabbit hole. I did this shit when I was 18. I'm fucking 48.
Yeah.
And I had a guy that introduced me into that. We touched briefly on this last time we talked. You've got to know when to shut down your intake. Don't let it control your life. Don't let it scramble your brain from the shit that matters. Kids, everyday life, family.
You got to keep your head on your shoulders.
You got to keep your head on your shoulders. You got to take it in doses that you can handle. And don't dive too deep down it. Not everything you see on the internet is factual. Some of it's opinion. So, if you see something that grabs your attention, do a little bit of due diligence and research and see the validity of it.
That's damn right. And you ever seen The Big Lebowski?
Yes.
Do you remember when he got into the limo? I think it was the limo. And he said, nothing is fucked here, man. Nothing is fucked here. And that's kind of like the country, but really, in all reality,
it's fucked.
Damn plane has crashed into the mountain.
That's where we're at right now.
We are on. I love this. Number one, I love how we try to have a track, but we just bounce all over, and that's cool because I'm not intelligent enough to stay on one little segment and just.
To be honest with you,
dissect it.
I like going back and forth too because it's like it hits on multiple different things.
It does, and honestly, it's not our fucking jobs to do the research for you.
No.
If we spark a question in your head, pull up Mr. fucking Google and look it up for yourself and dive into this little rabbit hole that we live in.
Right. Yeah, we've been here, man. We've been in this foxhole for fucking years. Taking shots, motherfucker. Oh, shit. But no, it's crazy to be like, to sit here and think that now I've been on, like I said, I've been on Facebook for so many fucking years and I've shared hundreds of videos. I've done my live feeds, at least I got to be over 100 by now. I mean, just fucking around doing different shit. And I've never once had a 24-hour band. Like, that is fucking amazing. And what really kicks this shit off is they do it. Like, I just got done with a Wheelchair Wednesday with a dude from UK. Just fucking got done with that. Literally at 4 o'clock.
I watched it, and I'm honestly, I'll feel a little bad, but I'm kind of hopeful that it was because you had Rowdy Freeman on.
Dude, that's what I was getting to. I almost 100% bet you they watched the last one. Which is still up, I'm pretty sure.
And we weren't even rough.
No, this one's going to be way worse. They're going to be like, nah, bro.
No, I'm actually excited and pissed now. You're getting the real Rowdy Freeman.
This is fucking, man, Rowdy's rants all over again. This is what we had in mind. Do you remember when we had that conversation? And I was like, I like these little videos. You got something here. We should probably roll with that.
Yep.
And then, I mean, this kind of just fell into place. It's kind of weird how everything that we're doing now is kind of just falling into place. You know what I mean?
It is, and it's fun, and it's an outlet for me. So when I do the little Rowdy rants on YouTube, a bunch of my buddies dig it. They're like, "Fuck yeah, I want to hear more of that." You know, I'm saying shit that people apparently don't have the testicular fortitude to go out and fucking say.
Fuck no.
Or even though I'm not the most intelligent guy in the world and I don't have every little fact written out so I can explain it to you, number one, like I said, that's not my fucking job.
Right.
I'm going to rant about it, get it off my chest so I feel better, and maybe listening to me, bitch, make you feel better.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what it is, because me, just to watch a video of somebody that I know is on the same page, that I know is fucking like, talking the same way that I'm thinking about, what's going on. Like, you automatically feel, okay, I'm not alone in this then.
Yeah.
But that's what the thing is. That's why they don't want us to talk about this shit or talk about to people like this shit, about this shit, because they don't want more people talking about the same shit. And then all of a sudden it becomes a big issue, which it's too late. The internet's too big. You can't stop everybody.
There's a magic word called free thinking.
Free man.
How dare you free think?
Son of a bitch.
How dare you celebrate your fucking God-given constitutional rights, First Amendment, freedom of fucking speech.
Yeah, and it's sad, man, but you know what? We got to do what we got to do. That's why we're recording this episode. I keep looking over at our fucking viewers, seeing 0, because we're not live anywhere.
Oh, and I still don't care.
It's fucking fine, whatever. We're recording because I'm going to take this son of a bitch and shove it up everybody's ass.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It'll get out there. It'll get out there, whether it's my platform or somebody else's platform, or we send it to a buddy and have him post it, or whatever. It's going to get out there.
You know what? We should start a Wheelchair Mafia radio and just call it like something cool, and then fucking have big ass antennas and just fucking do CBs. What do you call that? Ham radio?
They did that pirate radio.
Yeah, pirate radio.
They did that in Jackson for a long time. It was so fucking cool. Couldn't get it out of my house. But when I went into work, man, it was like heavy metal all day, like real heavy metal.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, yeah, Slayer and Deicide. And I mean,
what'd they do? Just hijack a fucking radio wave?
They had a high wattage thing, and they weren't, what's the radio regulation?
Oh, the FCC.
FCC. It wasn't FCC. It was literally a pirate radio. So at any time, the feds could swoop in on, steal all their equipment, shut down their free heavy metal, because the artists aren't getting paid and all that bullshit.
Right.
It was fucking cool,
you can get in big trouble for that shit now.
Dude, it went on for a couple of years in Jackson. It was kick-ass.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And man, it really kind of bums me out because like when we first started trying to go live, you seen all the bullshit we had to deal with. Keith, you were part of it. You seen it.
Yep.
Fucking camera's not working. Shit's freezing. Shit's not coming on. Had to restart. Come back in. Audio's fucked up. It's almost like, you know what I mean? It's like, they trying to stop what's going on. We're going to keep going. Now, this next one's going to be hilarious. And we kind of touched on it earlier. You were speaking about Pennsylvania. This little clip I put together. Tucker did all the work for me. I kind of just, did what I had to do to it. But this is your new governor of Pennsylvania, folks.
U.S. Senator, you have 60 seconds.
Hi. Good night, everybody.
What?
Oh, I do support fracking, and I support fracking, and I stand and I do support fracking. Now, we all have to make sure that everyone that works is able to, that's the most American bargain, that if you work full-time, you should be able to live in dignity as well, true. And I believe they haven't have any businesses being we can't have businesses being subsidized by not paying individuals that just simply can't pay to pay their own way.
What in the fucking absolute word salad of a fucking stroke coma victim was that?
Hang on, I'm still trying to.
I believe that my howling husky could have been on stage and made a better fucking argument against fucking Dr. Oz than that son of a bitch.
Dude, I'm trying to process that. Holy fucking Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah. It's too much, bro.
That was real? I've never seen that clip.
Dude, that was literally him with Dr. Oz on their fucking debate.
And this guy
That was a national fucking debate that nobody's seen, apparently.
This guy's the governor of Pennsylvania.
Yep, he's your new governor.
You gotta be. Oh, fucking good luck, Pennsylvania.
Oh, shit. At least our governor can fucking speak words, but what I don't like about our governor is how fucking she holds hands with the president.
Bro, I like Pennsylvania. It's a beautiful state, great people. Good fucking luck.
It's fucking nuts, bro.
Holy shit. Oh, my God.
It is fucking crazy, man. I'm telling you right now.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. That's how he starts his speech off. Hi, good morning.
I like fracking.
I like fracking. I've always been against fracking, but I love fracking, and I will frack.
I'm a fantastic fracker.
I'm a son of a fracker right now, if you ever seen one.
He needs to go frack off. Mm-hmm. Good Lord.
Go frack yourself, Fetterman. Holy shit, this is going to be a fun one. I can already tell. This is going to be a great one. People are going to be like, son of a bitch, you guys had me cracking up. I already know.
Dude, that is terrible. Seriously, man. Who the fuck could vote for that?
Right.
Seriously.
But he won by fucking what? Tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of votes? I
saw he won, and I was disgusted and put the phone down. I was going to do a little bit more research before the show so I could actually throw some numbers out there. Mm-hmm. And I was just disgusted. And I was disgusted with the numbers that the Stretch and Gretchen took here. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
it's bad.
People of Michigan, you really are in love with the economy. You're in love with the roads. She's done such a great job. She didn't kill
10-foot holes in highways.
Kill your grandmother by putting some COVID patients in her care home. I mean, really, all these things that you forgot. She didn't kill small business. She didn't take trips to Florida. Her husband didn't call and demand that his pontoon boat get serviced right now.
What if I'm the governor's husband?
I'm the governor's husband. And like, hey, you gotta have some respect for me because I go balls deep in that, and she's your boss.
Dude said, I don't give a fuck who you are, bud. Now I'm gonna put you to the back of the line.
Dude, if you'd have called my shop, I'd have
sure, bring it on over and then put it in the back.
Dude,
I'd have
tore him a new ass. Good Lord, I'd have clicked record on my phone.
Dude, honestly, if I was you, if that would have happened to me, I'd have been like, go ahead and put it in the back, and I'll get to it when I got a chance, and then fucking be like, no, I'm gonna need another at least a couple thousand.
Go out there with a hatchet and poke a hole in the fucking
you see
thing.
All these holes in the bottom of this son of a bitch, bro? You gotta fucking fix this, bro. It's gonna be a lot of welds, man.
Somebody peed in your carburetor.
Son of a bitch, you got monkeys from Africa in the back of this fucking thing, dude. That's illegal. I gotta get a permit for that. I can't even remove these fucking things.
Didn't you know that thing runs on gasoline, not diesel fuel?
Son of a bitch. Speaking of that, what do you think about? What do you hear about that?
Dude, I was gonna touch on that. That's scary shit. Diesel guy, diesel trucks. It's my main hauling, getting around work truck, snow plowing vehicle, and runs on frickin' diesel. So I've been paying close attention to it, and I actually did a little bit of research on this.
Okay.
I started calling some buddies that own trucking companies, and basically they're doing like I do every day. It's one day at a time. Don't focus too far in the future. Be aware that it's a possibility. Are there precautions you can take? Not really. You know, what are you going to go buy a 500-gallon stockpile of diesel fuel?
Right, to get you by what, a couple states, and then that's it?
Pay top dollar for it, and it's going to get you by for a week. Excuse me.
Right. Sorry, audio listeners.
Right, the microphone.
You know, it's Spotify. We love you.
At least you couldn't smell it.
It's very, very.
But yeah, they were aware, concerned. What are they going to do? They have no choice but to go day by day. And if it shuts operations down, it does. But in the big picture, if this is even slightly true, and we know that he's been slowly chipping away at our reserves.
Yeah.
What's the point of a fucking reserve? So when we have nothing, we have something.
Right.
No, we're slowly going down, and then it's going to be a major crisis. You know, he tried to blow the Saudis. They're not.
He's going to blame it on Trump.
He's going to blame it on Trump.
Trump's fault for everything.
The non-politician that hasn't been in office in 2 freaking years.
Stop saying frickin'. We're not on Facebook.
I know, but
I know. I feel you.
God damn, dude.
That's horrible.
There's got to be an end to the insanity, and the thing is this should be the most paid attention to subject on the news. The possibility.
Dude, the fucking diesel shortage. I mean, I don't know. This is what I hear, but everybody's been talking about not only diesel shortage, but this winter the food shortage.
Hold on, diesel is food.
Yeah, because without diesel you can't have food.
Diesel is everything. Diesel is diesel. Diesel is heating oil. Diesel is propane. Diesel is food. Diesel is infrastructure. Your entire 100% of the infrastructure relies on diesel fuel. Every fucking thing that your toilet paper, your macaroni and cheese, the gas for your lawn, everything. Is on diesel. And if we run out of diesel, this country is at a standstill.
I know I remember I seen on I fucking hate Twitter. Let me just say that first of all. I hate Twitter. I have never had a Twitter, but I got a Twitter because Elon Musk owns it now. Ugh. So I went on Twitter and I was like I signed up and I started going through and I started following people, you know what I mean? And I tried to follow like everybody, you know, not just red people, but blue people, and just because that's all that's on Twitter is celebrities, and then celebrities are all left, and then you got the right winged celebrities who are like, and there's really nobody in the middle anymore. There is, but they're irrelevant. Nobody fucking cares about those guys, and all Twitter is a battlefield for people to say dumb shit and then rebuttal against it, and then it's just.
It's a pissing match.
It's
a pointless pissing match.
It is. But I do like the way that Elon comes out and he fucking plays with people and he toys with them. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I would love to fucking hang out with that motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
like,
he's epic. He's kind of like I always thought Trump was. The guy's playing chess on a 3D level.
Oh yeah, dude, he's way smarter than anybody in the fucking House, Senate, fucking even the fucking presidential.
Yeah, Elon might
cabinet.
be 5D, and there's a lot of politicians that are like that think outside that level and think 3 or 4 steps ahead.
Yeah.
I wish more of them were running for office, and well, even if they would,
Well, and I think that's kind of why, like. Because he's been asked before, you know what I mean? Would you run for office? And he said, absolutely not.
He doesn't want that.
No, absolutely
not. Just like when Oprah asked Trump back in the frickin' 90s.
Yeah. Well, he didn't even want to, but I think that Trump realized that he had to. Because he was the only guy that was going to do it.
And if he didn't, who else would?
And I'm going to tell you right now, and everybody else, I'm not a huge Trumper. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of these people. I'm just saying.
I agree with a lot of my lefty friends that, and I hate saying that fucking right and left, man, because we're actually promoting that divide.
Right, but that's what they fucking, that's how they claim it.
I know, but I kind of don't want to play into their fucking game.
Yeah.
I really am trying to be that guy down the middle and see both sides and just. But holy fuck, when you let guys like Fetterman and then you get fucked by Whitmer and this bitch gets elected again.
They should have got her as the fucking vice president. That's what they wanted.
They're really making the divide concise, clear, and clean. And I really want to be the fucking guy in the middle.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm right with you.
I love my country. I want to go to work. I want to make money. I want to support my family. I want my community and my state to be well and do well. And every fucking buddy in it from the bottom to the top, man.
Right.
And it's frustrating.
Did you obviously you went and voted. Did you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, did you? Hold
yeah,
on a minute.
fuck.
My sticker's on my computer, motherfucker. That's on there. I got proof.
Here's the first Rowdy souvenir. Can you play videos off of Facebook on this?
I can, but it would be. I don't know. Just send it to me. Yeah, send it to me.
Well, it's that one I posted of the guy saying, we've got this problem with voters and blah, 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 and the voter fraud. Did you see this one? And you got to watch it. Oh, my God, you're going to fucking love it. And I'm going to tell you the end of the video, but you got to watch it anyways. You got to post it for the people at the end of it. He's like, and he turns the phone around. He's like, I just don't know how to identify him. And he's got about 50 of these I voted stickers all over his face.
I seen that. No, I seen that.
Yeah,
I seen that. I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, that was, you sent me that yesterday, I think. This morning.
So here's your first gift of the night.
Uh-oh.
The Rowdy Freeman I voted sticker.
Ooh, we got to mark this so we know it's you. I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna put this up here. We're gonna do like a RF on it
That we can do that.
or something, just so we know. And then I'm gonna let you put it somewhere in the wheelhouse next time you come through.
A little more fun. Get off the really shitty subjects just for a brief moment.
No, go ahead.
Then we could get back into bitching and complaining.
No, sure. What do you got there?
I got Rowdy brought you stuff, dude.
Man, Rowdy, why do you keep bringing me stuff, Rowdy?
I like to bring you stuff.
The wheelhouse loves it.
But I'm going to throw this out here first. So this one, you can actually have a little fun with a razor blade.
Hold on. Well, hold on. Is that illegal?
What's that? What?
Okay, never mind.
What? This one?
Yeah, what is that?
It's not illegal.
Okay.
It's a piece of paper.
Did you hear that little siren?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It's freedom of speech.
Nice. I see it.
So you need to take a razor blade.
Yeah.
You cut these rifles, cut it in two, and in between the rifles, you need to put the wheelchair
Mafia.
the wheelchair mafia logo in between it.
I actually have white ones I have to pick up for my friend. That is fucking sick. I'm gonna put that on the window. That's going right there on one of those windows. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, right down the lower part under the lamp. You can see it.
Yep.
Make sure it's facing in, then you can pan the camera every now and over.
That's one thing, too, that I thought about is getting, like, what we have now works. You know what I mean? Like, this is my startup set. You know what I mean? Like, everything that we have here, yes, it did cost a little bit, but it got me to where I am right now. I'm eventually going to upgrade, obviously, and I want it to eventually where I can just hit buttons, and then you can see cameras from outside, inside, around the property, down by the fucking mailbox, everything. You know what I mean? Like, everything. So if we got somebody like, we got somebody outside, all right, let's hit the camera on them, put the camera on them, and then fucking we have a thing like, stop where you're at, son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Or something like that.
I like my Ring for that because you can chime in on the camera and be like, hey, bro.
Yeah. I actually have a camera up there right by that red Corvair that I can talk to. It's got a fucking microphone in it and everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
those
Wi-Fi.
things are freaking brutal.
Fucking love it, man.
I got a story for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, not right now.
Oh, well, son of a bitch.
Later, man.
Well, we're at 42 minutes. We got a couple more minutes before we got to take a break.
A couple more?
Mm-hmm. How long you got in you, buddy? You all right?
Oh, I broke the seal a few minutes ago.
Oh, did you? You're ready to go right now. You ready to go right now?
I'm ready to take a piss break, sir.
We can do a piss break. We'll go ahead and we'll be back in a minute. We're going to go ahead and give you some BRB stuff. I mean, man, I'm hoping, my hope is that this is going to keep recording. We're going to get it out to everybody. It looks good right now. But once we upload it, that's the thing.
Is this the gentleman that I think it is?
What's that?
That you're going to play for a couple
minutes.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Nope, that wasn't it. What the fuck happened there, boys?
Man, who did you piss off?
Dude, I don't know what happened there. Hold on a second. Test, guest, intro, Rick. Man, that shit really didn't go through. Hold on, folks. We're going to fix this. Just stick with us.
Well, all kinds of glitches.
Or just fast forward it till we come back. I don't know.
Yeah, actually.
It's not like we're live. We're not live.
No, we're not recording. You can
I can actually cut this shit out. Yeah.
You can edit that.
Hell yeah.
Not too bright, folks. Not too fucking bright. But if you talk to one of them about this, if you isolate one of them, you sit them down rationally, and you talk to them about the low IQs and the dumb behavior and the bad decisions, right away they start talking about education. That's the big answer to everything. Education. They say we need more money for education. We need more books, more teachers, more classrooms, more schools. We need more testing for the kids. And you say to them, well, you know, we've tried all of that, and the kids still can't pass the test. They say, don't you worry about that. We're going to lower the passing grades. And that's what they do in a lot of these schools now. They lower the passing grades so more kids can pass. More kids pass, the school looks good, everybody's happy, the IQ of the country slips another 2 or 3 points, and pretty soon all you'll need to get into college is a fucking pencil. Got a pencil? Get the fuck in there. It's physics. Then everyone wonders why 17 other countries graduate more scientists than we do. Education! Politicians know that word. They use it on you. Politicians have traditionally hidden behind 3 things: the flag, the Bible, and children. No child left behind. No child left behind. Oh, really? Well, it wasn't long ago you were talking about giving kids a head start. Head start? Left behind? Someone's losing fucking ground here. But there's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason for this. There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork, and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later, because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. And by the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Yeah. You know? And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on. The fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's being jammed up their assholes every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Because you got to be asleep to believe it,
Holy
folks.
shit.
Man, I'm telling you.
Does that guy... Man,
I fucking love George Carlin, and I'm sad that he's gone.
what did he die from?
Probably fucking rage, bro.
No, I think he was a
was angry.
super relaxed, intellectual guy that was very happy with where he's at. He probably died of cancer, and it was probably implanted from the government.
Well, he smoked a lot of cigarettes, I think, too, didn't he?
Oh, fuck. I smoke a lot of cigarettes.
I don't smoke. These are actually hemp heads. For people that don't know, I do not smoke cigarettes. I smoke hemp heads. Where's my fucking thing at? Oh, right there. Keith, can you grab that for me? That pack right there? Thank you, sir. These are actually hemp heads, folks. If you've seen me and be like, oh my God, he's smoking cigarettes, I assure you I am not smoking cigarettes. These are wild hemp, cigarette-shaped smokables.
How much of them a pack?
Literally, they're not that bad. They're only like $7.49. They're
That's
a little bit more expensive than regular cigarettes, but
shit, I pay that for Camel Lights. I wanted to go to the spirits because of the
They're not bad.
non-additive.
yeah.
And plus, support the Native Americans. I mean,
Dude,
Christ.
my girl only smokes spirits because they're all organic tobacco.
Yeah, no additives. And,
Yeah.
you know.
And she says it's smoother. She doesn't cough her lungs up. Literally, I haven't heard this woman fucking sit there and have a cigarette cough, dude. And she don't really smoke that much, but like, you know, I mean, for somebody that smokes cigarettes, you know, you got a little bit of a cough here and there.
Yep.
And I think it's, I don't know. I bet you it's a hell of a lot
A
cleaner
little
than
bit. Jeez.
the regular shit.
I don't know if it's stress or the shit I've been breathing at work, burnt paint, grinding dust, you name it.
Man, how has work been, man? You all right there?
Fantastic, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking.
Always has been. Ever since I met you, I think you've never really had a slump.
No, literally, I've never had a slow spot. That's just how it is when you do a good job and you do good work and you do it for a fair price. And I'm man, if I'm working hard, I'm not the friendliest guy when you come and interrupt me at my shop. I'm kind of
Oh yeah, you can be a
get you
dick.
out the door. Well,
You can be a dick a little bit.
It could be construed as being a dick, but
Yeah,
I want to get my shit done.
Right.
And I've got.
I don't want to say that because I just
Yeah.
let me corroborate because with me, I've known him for a long time,
Did you
so it's
just
like
call
I
me
can
an
say
asshole?
sort of. But if it's somebody that's like you don't know, you'll be kind of cordial. You're just like, listen, I'm busy, but if you want to drop me off what you need, just let me know. I'll give you a price.
Tell me what you fucking want.
What do you want? What do you
I wanna
got?
get back
Come
to
on,
this
let's
job.
go. I got shit to do. Yeah.
Well, I'm hustling. I want that dollar. I want every dollar I can make. And what's wrong with that, man? That's being an entrepreneur. But I wear all the fucking hats.
Yeah.
I'm the office lady. I'm the customer relations. I'm the foreman. I'm the worker. I'm the grinder. I'm the guy that goes and gets lunch.
Yeah.
So wear all the
And
hats.
and feeds all your fucking employees. That's one thing that I respected about you a lot because you did do that. You were like, listen, I might be the boss, but I'll take care of you guys if you take care of me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you help me out, I help you out. We'll make sure this shit gets done. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, let's have
You know what I mean?
business relationship. And,
Yeah.
and I've kind of had to learn. It's funny we got that subject. I've really had to fucking learn that you can't give everybody a deal.
No.
Because there are
Oh,
those.
I'm so fucking bad at that. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
Oh,
I give
know.
everybody a fucking deal. I hate it.
But you know, Rick, that was the thing between me and you.
You're like, don't give me no fucking deal. I'll pay your fucking full price. Shut your mouth.
Well,
I'm like, all right.
I'll take a buddy rate, which I always appreciated because a lot of the times you know it's like $10 off. Hey man,
If you could use it, or like if you, let's say like you've done like 5 ads with me and paid full price.
Yeah,
I might
fuck.
give you a fucking, a couple dollars off.
fuck,
Or whatever,
I've
no
done
big deal.
50 or 60 with it.
I can't remember a thing. Well, there was a couple times, but like
Oh, that I
mostly every
couldn't,
time
yeah.
that I fucking did something, dude, you were on top. You know what I mean? And when I get back to doing it now, I'm gonna get back to doing it. When I get back to doing it, I'm sure I can count on you.
You know what? I don't even fucking need it, and I'm still gonna buy it from you.
Right.
So there's what the buddy deals, and that friendship that
Builds.
we built back in the day. The friendship that we built.
Yeah.
It's been 12 years, bro,
Yeah. Oh, dude, fuck it. I can't even fathom that.
and I consider you a friend for life.
I appreciate that.
We're similar, but we're not the same. And that's the cool thing about people, man. You don't have to fucking hit the nail on the head every time.
Right.
You just have to have that relationship, that mutual respect. Your opinions could be so far off the other fucking side from mine, and brother, we'd still be friends.
Right. We may have a little disagreement about certain things, which I don't think we have yet.
I
But
don't think we have, and if we did, it'd just be a
No big
disagreement.
deal, right.
It wouldn't be a
let's move on. Okay,
wouldn't
what
be
are we
a
drinking tonight?
catastrophe. You know,
Right.
fuck.
It's funny because talking about the business side of things, I think about like my dad and where my dad came from. And my dad was working for, the companies. the company that, and I don't even want to say big companies because in Jackson there was no big companies.
No, they're all mom and pop.
There was Your Hometown USA, which is in Clark Lake. I'm sure you got a call from them.
Yep.
And then there's Creative Graphics down on Mechanic Street.
Yep, got calls from them quite a bit.
And man, we've been through some shit, but Gary has always been cool with me. You know what I mean? The owner.
You stole me from there.
I've stolen a lot of people from there. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you.
No,
I'm sorry. But
I was getting T-shirts.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, buddy. Hey.
I was getting T-shirts and advertising with them at about the time that you'd come around, and I tried to support both companies, and yours catered to me, and theirs a couple of times didn't.
Yeah. Well, I've heard a lot of that. They either don't give them what they want or they can't do it or something.
They didn't have the personal touch, and that's where I think that my company differs from every other one in Jackson.
Yeah.
You might call on the phone and talk to somebody important, but every time you communicate with mine, you're talking to somebody important.
Yeah.
I'm the guy.
Yeah, if you're not talking to you, you're not talking to
and
the
I'm
right
not
person.
taking down what you want and throwing it on the table and hoping some $18, $20, $22 an hour guy can complete the job satisfactory,
right,
and get it back to you, and you're just blowing off feet. No, you're getting it from me.
You're going to get done what you want done, what I told you I'd do, I'm going to do it.
And if it ain't right or you're dissatisfied or you're even slightly unhappy, you're not paying a fucking dime.
Right. I'll either fix it and give it to you for free, or you can just have it for free.
I would rather take in the ad. And this actually happened with a customer. It's funny shit.
Yeah.
The guy was unhappy with the job, and I said, sir, I did everything I could. I thought I explained it properly. I'm not charging you. And he's like, no. And I said, no, sir. I said, we're not taking your money. And it got to be an argument. I'm not taking your money.
One of those proud guys. Are you going to take my fucking money?
He actually had complained to a couple of people, and I fucking laughed. And I said, did you ask him how much he paid?
Right.
And he says, yeah. He said, nothing. And I said, what's he got to complain about?
Right. I mean, if you don't pay nothing, there's...
What do you got to complain about?
Right. If you came in with the broken shit and it left less broken, but not the way you wanted it, like, it's still like, there's nothing... It's not like you broke it. You know what I mean?
And I'm really good. This guy was really complicated. I don't even remember the specifics of the job. It was just the fact he was unhappy. I'm not taking your fucking money. Mm-hmm. No hard feelings. Don't argue with me about it because I'm going to win.
No, for sure.
And take your shit and roll on. Hope the next guy takes better care of you.
Yeah, I've learned early in my business that I did with advertising to like try to appease the customer, but also don't let them step on you. You know what I mean? Like,
you can't make fucking everybody happy.
No, and it's going to happen. And I've had a lot of people, like, I even went on the graphics website the other day just to see, you know what I mean, like the reviews that people gave them. And like 3 years ago, it's funny because like all their shit's like 3 years ago. Like they ain't been doing shit lately, I guess. I don't know. I've had a couple calls even asking if I was doing advertising again. I'm like, no, but it makes me, I don't want to now, you know what I mean? Because they ain't got the right people to go to. So I went on there and I seen the review, and this dude said to them on their review page, you know, they told me they were going to give me this restaurant. I paid this much money, but when I went to this restaurant, they were all out of placemats. And I was told that it was guaranteed, you know, so many weeks or something like that. And then Gary came back and was like, no, man, like, this is what we do. We print 10 to 15,000, and it's like they're crazy with 8 restaurants. Like, that's nuts. I used to do like 10,000 with 5, which is decent because you get, you know, 5 boxes and just give 5 boxes to each restaurant. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a decent amount. It'll last them depending on the restaurant's traffic. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. People don't understand that. So he was bitching about it because he went to this restaurant that he bought placemat ads for, and they were all out of placemats. And this restaurant happened to be I'm not going to say the name, but it happened to be like a very popular restaurant people went to all the time. And they might have had, I don't know, 2,500 placemats, and they were gone within like, you know, a few days. So Gary was like, no, man, your shit got seen by those many people, but you still have all your other restaurants that still have them. That's just a part of the advertising game on placemats, which I've had to explain to people before. You know what I mean? Like, just because you pay for an ad doesn't mean you're going to get a call right away. You know what I mean? That's not how it works. You got to put your name out there.
My shit rung off the hook, and I got so many referrals that, hey, I found it on a placemat at blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I don't want to name a bunch of businesses.
We actually made your ad look pretty sweet, though. I gotta say.
No, it was great. It was a great relationship. Still is a great relationship, and will be again when you decide to start doing it again.
Yeah.
You figure out what you got to do.
If our country don't fucking fall apart in the next, few months, that's kind of what I've been waiting on. I'm waiting to see what happens. I don't want to start getting myself into some shit I can't finish. You know what I mean?
I think I've been waiting for that since the 90s, man.
Holy shit.
It's like, I don't know. People kind of buy into Armageddon, and
I mean, everybody wants to have a good, a good outcome. Like,
we do, but people actually dwell on Armageddon. It's always been some type of fear or Armageddon or
dude, it's fear. That's all it is. You said it. It's a 4-letter word, fear. Yeah. Fear will run and rule everything if you let it.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
From the simplest things of, should I go into business for myself?
But I'm afraid. What if I do and nobody wants to fucking buy my shit? Oh my God.
Should I choose to live? You.
Oh yeah.
Should I choose to carry on?
Yeah.
You defeated fear.
Pretty much. But then again, you got to have that type of. I don't know, man. It's weird. I tell people this on Wheelchair Wednesdays too. You got to find that fucking drive. You can't just say I'm done. You can't just give in, because for me, I've always, you know me, like you said, for a while now, and it's like if I find an opportunity, I'm going to take it. We're going to fucking make it work, and we're going to fucking see what happens. If I don't have you for a placement, I'm going to take my car. I'm going to drive to your fucking business. I'm going to show you what I got. Even if I talk to you on the phone and be like, check me out, bro. I got this extra restaurant now. I have one spot open. If you want to get it, I'll throw you off fucking $15 or $20. Jump on it. And you all right, go ahead. That's what you have to do. You have to claw. You have to scrape. You have to punch. You have to kick. You have to run. You have to push to do what you want to get done. You know what I mean? Otherwise, the next guy's going to do it. You
have to do that in every aspect of everyday life. What if your forefathers quit?
Right.
It's too fucking cold.
Oh, fuck America.
It's too cold. I don't want to get in that boat with you, George Washington.
We're just going to pay the taxes.
Yeah, fuck it. It's not that much of a tax. Well, compared to what we're paying now, it wasn't shit.
Fuck no, it wasn't.
Holy fuck, we'd have dropped a nuke by now.
Shit. Is that George Washington? Watch out. Oh, shit. He's fucking dropping bodies.
Shots fired. But yeah, it's amazing. What ifs? If you do what ifs, what if you quit? And holy fuck, it would totally change the entire planet. You can't be a quitter. No. It's people like me and you that made this country. It's the entrepreneurs. It's the guys that are going to take it on the fucking chin no matter how bad it is. And if you're in a shitty house in a shitty neighborhood, are you just going to be complacent and just be like, all right, I barely paid my rent this month? Or you're just going to go out and do the fucking extra to be that little bit better, to give your family that little bit better.
Right.
And people wonder why guys like me and you get pissed off when things like Gretchen Whitmer and that other dumble fuck from Pennsylvania get into office.
Hi, good night. Who the fuck starts off a speech like that?
Did we dub him Mr. Potato Head?
Oh, you're good to go, Mr. Potato Head. Fuck.
But man, it's that perseverance. It's that fucking endeavor to persevere.
No, for sure. And I think that's what it's, man, for me especially, I've had so many people, which I kind of feel like a dick being like, oh, no, it's not necessary. Don't worry about it. When people are like, dude, you're such an inspiration, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no. Listen, like, I'm not trying to be that guy you look up to and say, oh, you're so good. I want to be that guy that you're like, you know what? He's fucking right. Let me do this. Let me get up and do this. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to be that guy.
Do something. You know what I mean?
That's bettering himself.
Exactly.
And if you learn from the few lessons that I can teach you that I learned the fucking hard way.
And you can better yourself, and then we can keep going. That's exactly my point. So like when people want to like praise me and say, oh, like it's weird because I don't want to say like humbleness, but I kind of feel like the reason I did this is there's a reason. There's a reason I bought all these cameras. There's a reason I fucking did this whole thing up. There's a reason I hooked all this shit up and got live and we were able to do this, because I feel like, dude, it's weird. Okay, so my brother, right?
You found your purpose now.
Exactly. My brother, who was a kind of a youth minister, but he's really into like teachings, and he has like these thoughts and these visions that he has. And he met me, and he like, was with me the first time that I met him in a long time. And he says, this is before I was even in a wheelchair, when I was in a basement showing him my music. And he said, he's like, I feel like you have a purpose to to tell people stuff, like to teach or something, like to bring something. Is I can't put my finger on it, but there's something else for you, and this isn't it. You know what I mean? But it's there. You're gonna find it. We're gonna figure it out. And then all of a sudden, here I am. And then he came in here, and we were talking. He was like, "Do you remember that night I told you that?" And I said, "I do." And he was like, "This is it." And he felt it. And he was like, "This is it. This is what you're supposed to be doing." And I was like, "Well, I guess so." You know what I mean? That's my home. I'm just like, maybe, maybe, whatever. But I think it is. I think that if it does, it does. It's great. I think if it does help even one person, you know what I mean, get up out of bed and do something.
It's pretty
that
hard
they
to
didn't
live
think
if
they
you
could
don't
do
have a purpose.
Right.
If you don't have the minuscule element of self-esteem. Just making a difference.
Bottle warning.
Just doing fucking something. Nice shot.
Thank you. I've gotten pretty good at that.
Kobe
from the third line. Poor guy. Too soon? No. Man, I like Kobe. Kobe was the last basketball player that was a true motherfucker. You know what I mean? I feel like I love Kobe, man. I mean, I'm not going to say that because you still got what's that guy that did Holy Moly? Fucking the Golden State Warriors.
I was never big on basketball, but
this is why I like going live, because people would be like, "It's fucking this guy." I'm like, yeah, that
and
guy.
that's when they're supposed to be chiming in.
No,
like,
they do. They would chime in and shit.
Like,
we would
bing,
have
bing,
the whole
bing.
thing filled up. I swear to you, Keith. I'm not even lying to you right now.
Yeah, it goes nuts.
But yeah.
we lived through the golden age of basketball too, dude. From the late '70s, the '80s, and the '90s.
Yeah, the Bulls, Michael Jordan, fucking Scottie Pippen, all those.
I got a few. Larry Bird,
fucking
Magic Johnson.
I was just gonna say that to him too. Yeah.
You know, and that guy, what a fucking inspiration. Even after he got AIDS, he's still alive.
Now, how do you think that is?
Well, he's got money. I think he's subscribing to the right treatments. But he is kind of a hometown Lansing guy. My
Magic is?
Yeah,
I didn't know he was from Lansing.
Yeah, oh yeah. My wife's aunt actually went to high school with him.
Wow.
And he was just a real humble,
I heard he's cool as fuck.
guy. Yeah, super humble, super hometown. Made a lot of money, was a good businessman, and did the right treatments to prolong his HIV or, whatever it is. I don't know if there's different levels of HIV. Or there's
I almost feel like that's what I mean. I almost feel like it was something where he had the money, and they were like, if you want to live, like there's treatments, but you have to pay this much money.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. There's so much shit.
We could get into the fucking Fauci situation with the AIDS, but that's too much. I don't want to get that.
It is.
I don't want to do that.
Some of those. One of these days, we'll pick a specific subject, and I'll really do some homework on it. And it's hard to keep all these thoughts in your mind. Actually, I was watching Elon Musk the other day, and they were asking him how he remembers stuff, and he says every thought has to have a relevance. Well, the problem is, and especially right now with the type of media that we have, the internet, the scourge, the devil of the world,
right.
There's too much fucking information. So it's hard to give every piece of factual information that you have relevance so that you can read it. Like Dan Bongino.
Fuck it, that's another one. I love Dan. Dan Bongino, I love him.
Man, he's so factual, and he's got a personal input on it, but he's very factual, and he puts the show together well, and he presents himself well, and the fact that he was, former Secret Service. So he's
been close to the president. He knows what they deal with.
He's got a lot of more intel, inside information, and how they act and how they work compared to me and you. But like I say, putting the factual information, having some relevance to it so that you can remember it, it makes it hard to go hardcore on one subject. Right. Whether we took the whole killing babies proposition to the how many years Senate and House can serve, et cetera, et cetera. And then you have to dive in even deeper and take all the other shit that they packed in on top of that proposition.
Right, and you never know. Like, that's the thing. Nobody, it's almost like nobody thought about the trillions, or not almost the trillions of dollars that we sent to Ukraine. Nobody thought about the fucking COVID when everybody got locked up. Your grandma was in the shit. You couldn't go visit her. People are dying. Gretchen Whitmer was one of the biggest ones that was in the main of the news that you couldn't do it in the state of Michigan. Thank God my grandfather wasn't in the thing, because I would have tripped. and being in a wheelchair and everything. I mean, and that's the thing too, is like people expect you to wear masks all the time, and it's like, man, I feel bad looking at these people with the mask in the car by them fucking selves.
Still.
You guys fucking did that to them. They're fucking breathing in their own oxygen, their own CO2, driving in their own car by themselves down the fucking road with
oxygen levels lower in the brain, less thought process, less reaction time.
Easier to vote this the way you want them, I guess.
Easier to manipulate, easier to control. But you mainly see that in the larger population areas. But yeah, man, it's still fucking ridiculous.
It is. It's nuts.
Yeah, we could go on for days giving examples.
You know, I should have got more. There was so much more, but I was like, I don't know, like how we're going to be talking about shit. Plus, I figured people are going to be chiming in, and I figured we'd be answering questions. But because we got fucking 86 off of the old, Facebooks, and apparently YouTube's not even working now.
Wheelchair Mafia Band 2022.
Fucking, that's the way it goes. I guess if you got to, and that's what kills me though, is like it was with a Wheelchair Wednesday guy from UK. Maybe he was wanted by somebody. Maybe somebody reported me for something that I didn't even do. Maybe it's because my dude has a gun on it. I don't know.
That's a lot of the shit that happens. Like I say,
they find the littlest thing to be like, no, you can't be online no more.
Facebook, there was a video of this disrespectful kid slapping an adult. I said, that kid needs his ass whooped.
Oh, shit.
I literally got a 15-day ban for it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then this other guy, I suggested that he put in his orifice a pineapple grenade. And apparently that was against community standards.
Oh, yeah. They looked down upon the pineapple grenades. Now, if you would have said a frag grenade, that might have been a little better.
Yeah.
They're just against pineapples,
What's
I
wrong
guess.
with pineapples? And SpongeBob, he lived.
They say if you put a pineapple upside down on your porch, Santa will deliver you a stripper.
Is that what it is?
I guess so. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
A lot of fucking pineapples on my porch.
Something about a fucking, I don't know, some kind of sex cult or something. I don't know.
It's beautiful.
The fucking strangers. Man, folks, we are 1 hour and 11 minutes into this podcast. If you guys are enjoying this, please follow, hit the like button, subscribe, whatever the hell you're watching us on. I'm not sure how it's going to go live. Definitely going to go on Spotify, all the podcast stuff, but we will try to get it on Facebook and YouTube tonight, which is November, what's today, 10th? November 10th. It's 9th?
9th.
I thought yesterday was the 9th.
No, you vote on the 8th.
Oh, okay, so we vote on the 8th. Today is the 9th. You know what? I'm just going to look at my phone to double check. It is the 9th. He is correct.
See, we're lying to you.
It's on there. You never know, man. We live in a fucking simulation these days, and who the fuck can you trust? Who fucking knows? You know what I mean?
Then with the time change, everybody's fucked up right now. Crazy.
Shit, dude.
Dude, I'm tired as shit by 7 o'clock.
Getting dark at fucking
and I'm
6.
getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I gotten up earlier too. I like literally. I used to sleep in till like 9, 10, being in a wheelchair and shit. But now that I'm out here and everything's happening, fucking dude, I'm up at like sunrise. But then I try to like sleep, for a little bit, and I'll get up right when she gets done taking the kids to school. So about 8:30.
Yep.
And I'm just up. Now I'm just like, I'm not supposed to be up at regular business hours. I don't even own a business anymore. Son of a bitch. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
It's a sign.
I need to start getting back into it. The biggest thing is I'm going to say this, man. Like, the way that I was running it, it was ran by 2 people, me and a family member. And I wasn't very happy with the way that she was running it. Technically, she wasn't running it, but I wasn't really happy with the way that we were, like, doing it together. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Families shouldn't be... That's the reason they say families shouldn't be in business together. It's not good.
No, there's got to be some communication and some trust.
Yeah,
more trust than communication.
And see, the thing is like, dude, I trust her still, but it's like, I don't know. There's just something about it that I don't feel comfortable with anymore. After I was in my accident, and then when I was in the hospital, she was super worried about doing this fucking event booklet, and I was just like, I'm literally just got a life-changing, accident, and you're worried about fucking work right now? That shit is what sent me over the edge. I'm like, sorry, you're done. Bye-bye. You're done. You're done.
Get out.
Yep. And then I was like, you know what? I just think that if I do this again, I'm going to do it my own way.
I was trying to find all my bands. because I'm
What'd
quite-
you do? Save them all? Oh shit! I should have fucking.
Well,
I
it
guess I got
says it.
23 hours. I can screenshot that.
It says that you can kind of like go back into your history and find out what you said, or like if it was really bad, they'll erase it. But there was a couple of dandies in there, and I'm like, really?
You almost kind of want to make a fucking mural out of that shit and hang it on your wall.
I need a chest of drawers for all my.
I'm serious. I'm gonna do that in the Wheelhouse. That one's going up on the wall. I'm gonna put that in a fucking frame. That's gonna be nice.
Get a screenshot of it. And
Yep, put it on the frame and then just set it up somewhere. Dude, I mean, that's why I like these little like gaps, these little bitty things. All this shit eventually, if I don't feel it, my kid will. And if my kid don't want this shit, I told him you can take all this shit down and do it his own way.
chuck it in the garbage.
Nah,
No, not that.
don't do that. Don't go that far. I mean, I spent a lot of time acquiring all this bullshit. You know what I mean? And most of it is kind of just like shit that I've thrown together. Like that blue flag is just a flag from a video game that I've spent a lot of time on called Fallout. It's the Minuteman flag where
Yep.
they defended fucking against the robots and all the crazy shit they had going on. Those were the last true patriots of the game. That's why I love that flag. I was
Nice.
like, that's fucking dope.
I do like the flag. It's pretty cool.
It looks sick. It's got the old musket on
And
it.
it looks
you know what I mean?
old.
The flintlock. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously the wheelchair mafia flag,
Which is the coolest.
I love that one. The "Are you threatening me" flag. Fucking, I got your shit over there hanging up. You see that?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got both of them hung up there. We got the fucking the "Don't Snip on Snake" and then the fucking Betsy Ross. Looks like it'd been through a damn hailstorm.
I figured I'd have a couple of more Marines chime in on that because that's actually controversial. Whether that was the first Marine Corps flag, which is the Gadsden flag, if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's the coily little snake. Don't tread on me.
Yeah, we don't have a camera up there, but yeah.
Yeah, that
use your
was
imagination.
a couple of people have vocalized their dissatisfaction with that statement, but it's true.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look it up.
You know, it's going with that too. I was talking to a girl earlier on her feed, I believe, and she's definitely distraught. She's like, "There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that all this shit happened." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "What do you expect?" You know, we went on a little bit here and there, and then she said something about
What shit specifically?
pretty much on how. Isn't it funny how it's kind of like the incumbents, like nothing, like everybody was so pulled that they were so like distrusting of the certain people that was in you know government that was doing shit, but all of a sudden we come to vote and then they still stay there. And then she said something about, oh, it's okay, I've heard about the military is involved, and when you're gonna know is when the military really does step in. And I told her, I was like, I keep hearing this word military, I keep hearing military, and I'm like, who knows, man? Who knows? I know that the American military is not going to come after us and shoot us with a bunch of fucking Apache helicopters, but who knows what the fuck's going to happen?
Well,
you know, it's kind of like we're in a movie, man. It's a simulation.
it is, but I can tell you firsthand that'll never happen. The United States military, other than a small skirmish or two, Ohio, or dead in Ohio. Yeah,
my guy all wrong. It's the wrong tone.
it is. It really is. But no, that was National Guard. It was a fluke. It happened. It's in history. It also happened again in Hurricane Katrina in Louisiana.
Yep.
Where they actually went house to house disarming, which I wish there would have been a little bit more intense media coverage on the aspect of violating their constitutional right to keep and bear arms. So it's happened a couple of times. Ruby Ridge, Waco, if you want to go.
Yeah, Waco's fucking.
Right here. Oh, here's a great one. Now we're touching on some deep shit. Have you ever heard of Vandalia?
Not once.
Rainbow Farms.
Never once.
Really?
Not once.
Vandalia, Michigan.
Since fucking Michigan?
Two awesome, fantastic homosexual gentlemen.
Okay.
Had a beautiful farm, sold bongs, had great concerts, unbelievable concerts.
That sounds fucking fun.
My wife and I, at the time, were dating and had a really good time in a 1980 Ford Futura four-door. It looked like a Ford Granada 6-cylinder.
Holy shit.
I don't know how the fuck it made it out there with 6 people in the car. We had a great night. So anyways, they were basically executed for back taxes by the state police from a helicopter.
Wow.
More government overreach. Nobody's heard of Rainbow Farms. Look it up. Rainbow Farms, Vandalia. read the report and everything about it. But it's shit like that just kind of goes under the rug. But as far as the military, to go back to that topic, no.
You don't think so?
Fuck no.
Well, see, I've known a couple people coming up, that's in the military, and every single one of the people, especially the Marines, they looked me dead in the eye and said, absolutely not. It doesn't matter who the fuck it is. Like, even if they take the shot or not, like, if they give the order to turn against the American public or to do dumb shit, we're standing down. Every one of us. And the ones who don't stand down, we will stand them down.
All right, I'm going to give you a name of a movie, and it's called The Second Civil War. And this movie was released in, I believe, late 90s, early 2000s. The cast is unbelievable. We're talking 20 stars, big stars.
Damn.
In this movie.
It's called Second World War?
Called The Second Civil War. And it was swept under the rug.
Civil War.
Watch this movie. Please, please, please watch this movie. And 10,000 Mules. But anyway, so the
2,000.
Is
Not
it
10,000. It's not 10,000. It's 2,000 mules.
Is it
2,000, yeah.
mules?
Yep, 2,000 mules.
There's not as many mules as I thought there were.
You got to get some more mules, DeSanta. Oh, fuck, man.
But anyways, check out the movie,
The
Second Civil War. And to go back to the topic of whether or not our military will ever react, number one, are there going to be skirmishes? Are there going to be some American lives lost? If it ever comes to that, absolutely, there's no doubt. Some guys don't give a fuck and are going to pull the trigger. The majority of the people are never going to fucking turn arms on their own country. It's just not going to happen.
Right.
The other reason that they would never do that is we outnumber them 20, 30 to 1. If you add up all the gun ownership in the United States per capita, per population, we are the largest armed force on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
Period.
I mean, in this wheelhouse, there's already 2 different firearms that I can't tell you the location of, and they are fully loaded. But trust me, they're fucking there. You can't see them, but they're there. But the thing is like, no, for sure. And it's a scary thing to think about, because when that day comes, that means that some other force is going to have to go door to door.
It is, but it's not. And logistically, your local police force is going to outnumber any military presence, number one.
All right.
Most of those are homegrown folks as well. They're going to do their job to the best of their ability, but when shit hits the fan, are they going to be worried about protecting this intersection or going home and protecting their loved ones? You're going to have very few of them doing their job.
Right.
The other thing is, and this is worst case scenario, shit hit the fan, Armageddon, holy fuck, which could happen. Who knows? It could happen at the end of the month. We run out of diesel fuel, people start rioting. You've got the haves and the have-nots.
Right.
The have-nots are going to go looking for what the haves have. And
don't come to this have.
That's when you're going to come out in the rural country and you're going to find out the definition of fuck around, find out. And I'd probably use the oil can silencer because that way it doesn't triangulate my position.
Well, just watch out for this. Just watch out. When it happens, you just got to listen for this. That's how you know where to go.
That is your banjo warning that you are walking down
You
the
stepped
wrong.
over the fucking line. You better get the fuck back.
Yeah, if you hear that or banjos, you'll probably know this is not a spot you should fuck around.
Yeah. Now, if you do hear this, if somebody comes up to your window at night and you're just sleeping and you hear this shit,
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
you just got to shoot. Shoot first and ask questions later. You know what I mean? Don't fuck around. Let them find out.
I'm telling you, man, there's so many scenarios. In the end, there's preparation, there's paranoia, and preparedness.
Right.
I try to run right down that middle line. I'm not overly prepared. I'm not overly paranoid, and I'm amply prepared, partially paranoid.
Right.
But it is what it is.
Right.
If it happens, it happens, and we're going to take that one step at a time, do what we got to do.
Do you watch? You just said you don't watch much TV, do you?
No, we got rid of cable completely. Like I'll watch some sitcoms. The one I've been watching lately is Reservation Dogs.
Oh, that's a good one.
I fucking love it.
I like those guys.
And my wife's Indian.
Oh, she loves it too, I'm sure. They're
I
fucking nuts.
know more about Indians than my wife does. And she's,
Really?
Yeah, Saginaw Chippewa. And I'm like, come on, man.
Like, come on. Oh, so you're trying to get her to watch it then. She's like,
trying to teach my kids Ojibwa.
Oh, shit.
I wanted them to speak a native language or at least be interested in it.
Right.
Because I've always been interested in that shit. Nobody wants to play along, so I lost interest. But
Well, there's a show that I've been watching. It's called Man in the High Castle. The Man in the High Castle. What this show is on, it's on Amazon Prime. Mm-hmm. If you have Amazon Prime, you go on Amazon Video and check it out, even on your phone, tablet, whatever.
Yep.
What it's about is if the Nazis and the Japanese won the war in 1945.
Oh, wow.
They won the war.
Is this a sitcom?
No, this is literally like a series. It's a series.
That's
Yeah, a series. Not a sitcom, but a series. Yeah. So it's five seasons long. Like I'm literally on season 4 right now. Yeah, and it's a long fucking. You got to pay attention. Like
I'm just now hearing this.
Oh, you're gonna love it, dude. It's such a good fucking show. But it's literally like when the Nazis fucking take over the eastern side of the United States, but they get the majority, right? So they get almost all the way to Texas, and then they split it up.
Kind of like East and West Germany. Yeah.
Yep. Then Texas is like from up in the middle is like the what do they call it? The medium, like the no go line, and then they call it the Pacific States of Japan, the PSJ. I think is what it is.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and it's like fucking California, Oregon, all the way up the West Coast.
5 seasons, 5 years old?
5 seasons. It's been out for a long time, yeah. Yeah, and it's very good, dude. I just started watching it myself, dude.
I'm going to be doing that. That's my problem when I find one of these new series.
Yeah.
I got to fucking binge watch it.
Dude, that's what I'm on right now. I feel you. I started and I fucking stopped, and then I was like, why did I ever fucking stop this show? This show's
4 o'clock
awesome.
in the fucking morning. My eyes are burning. Like, all right, I've watched 12 episodes. All right.
I can watch one more and I'll go to bed.
If I go to bed now and eat breakfast, I can watch another 15 tomorrow.
Right.
I do. I binge watch.
Dude, I'm telling you, but like what's in this fucking show, though, is so scary to what's really happening today. And it's like it's almost like if the Nazis took over America, this is the propaganda they would spew, this is how it would happen. But the Japanese, they'll give it another element to where it's like right now where I'm at, I haven't finished it, but it's like where they're like it's imminent war, you know what I mean, against one of the others going to want to take over the whole thing. The Nazis already have the fucking, the United States. So it's like they're going to have to just kick Japan off, but they think Japan has an atomic bomb. It's fucking crazy.
You know who's worried about borders?
Taliban?
Government.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah. I mean, are you worried about borders?
No.
I mean, to an extent.
I'm not worried about borders where I'm at, but I'm worried about borders for my country, yes.
Well, no, I mean, okay, so let's say hypothetically a bunch of Canadians come over the border. As long as they're not sucking on our infrastructure, would you have a problem with 20,000 Canadians coming over if they wanted to work and they're productive and they're,
not if they want to come over and hang out.
Yeah, hang out, not necessarily be a part of your country. But
just to work and be productive. Like, I mean, you're not going to camp in my backyard.
Just
That's
that commerce aspect of it.
Right.
Neither would I, but
I'm going to drain my lizard right here, but nobody can see it. So
you get it done.
All right, you go ahead and talk.
We're going to watch.
That's fine. I'm gonna charge you $5 a piece. $5 a piece, son of bitches.
It's kind of fucked up because honestly, I'm not that worried about the borders. As long as you come across and you're productive, you're bringing something to our society, contributing.
Actually, I could probably wait. I don't know why I'm so worried about doing it right now. I just did it not too long ago. I just get these feelings and I feel weird, but go ahead. I'm going to wait.
I feel weird all the time.
Yeah, man, we're weirdos, bro. But anyway, go ahead.
No, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, if you're going to come over and contribute, fucking A.
Well, and that's the thing about that. We never even touched about the border. We should probably save that for the next one. But the thing about it is like, you got to think of how many people, and I don't have anything. Next time when you come over, I'll have this thing on the border, the statistics, the amount of people coming over, and where the fuck are they going? Where the fuck are all these damn immigrants going? And what I heard about the whole voting for the fucking midterms is they were like, in certain states, you didn't have to have a signature. Because I had to sign on a paper. But what's fucked up is they made me sign on a paper with a ballpoint fucking pen, and then they hand me a Sharpie marker to fucking vote.
So
Tell me how that's legal.
Well, technically, you're supposed to use a black ballpoint pen, and I provided my wife and myself with a black ballpoint pen.
I fucking forgot mine.
Specifically because of that. They did not offer anything, actually, to my recollection, in the actual voting booth. So if you needed something to write with, you probably had to ask for it.
Damn, they had markers lined up for us, like markers on the mason jars and shit.
I thought that was,
but they were thick-ass Sharpie markers, though.
I thought it was pretty adamant that they were, especially the fact that they bleed through the ballot, and it was a two-sided ballot.
Yes, and the girl that came up, because I said when they gave me a marker, I was like, I was told that markers, we're not supposed to use these, you know what I mean, because they fuck our votes up.
Yeah.
And this girl, like the old ladies that were right in the front, they were like, and then the younger lady that came from the back that for surely was a fucking Democrat. I know she was. She had that look, she was like, actually, the markers don't mess up because if you look at the back of the ballot, even though they bleed through, they don't bleed through on anybody else's answer. And I'm like, well, I mean.
Nah, fuck that.
Is that why we didn't fucking win some shit? Because y'all gave us fucking markers, you bitches, in the Republican areas?
You know what, bro?
What the fuck?
We're gonna hear the conspiracy theories 6 months from now. Then we're going to see factual information a year from now.
Yeah, nothing's going to fucking change.
Absolutely nothing fucking done 2 years from now.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing fucking done about it.
Yeah.
But that's another...
You know, the one thing that did make me happy today with that girl I was telling you that shared that one shit is she said that in the Constitution there is still the right for the American citizens to upheave and take control if we have to.
Oh, yeah. That's... You know what? Let's get into it. Let's get right into the fucking...
Where's my ding, ding, ding? Ding, ding, ding. Wait, hold on.
Fuck your life. Bing, bang.
That's good. That's
in the
ding,
left
ding.
corner, we have the insurrection.
Yeah, here's the Law and Order.
I'm sorry. They should have been the right corner. I don't want to offend anybody on the left.
Yeah, don't do that. Hey, you know what, left?
You get nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they get everything. They get everything.
Everything. Yeah, that's for us. You get nothing.
And the bonus is you don't have to work for it.
Nope.
No. So, anyways, insurrection. God damn.
Before we go there, though, I gotta say this. You remember fucking the Texas governorship, the fucking Abbott with the guy in the wheelchair?
Yeah, Greg Abbott.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
He won.
Good.
Against Beto.
Yep.
Which is here to take your guns.
Buried Beto O'Rourke.
Yeah. Spew out what you want to tell me, sir. But no, they also had what was the other shit on the fucking Stacey Abrams in Georgia? She fucking lost, but she lost to a Democrat. But I'm just glad that she's not there. You know what I mean?
So complicated. Good luck, Georgia.
Man, good luck fucking everybody, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and pee now.
Maybe you in Pennsylvania could be pen pals.
I wish I took that Fetterman fucking. Hi, good night. I was going to really, but I didn't do it.
That should be the end of the show.
Hi.
Good night.
Oh, I will. That's going to be the end of the show, and I'm gonna hit it. That's what it's going to be. That's what they're going to hear.
Will you let me know if you need any voice?
Don't look at my dick. Just talk about shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to say the D word.
Dude, it's fucked. It's
all right. It's FUBARD. It's FUBARD.
Not your dick. Everything else.
I can go through and limit everything, or not limit, but edit. That's whatever. We're having a fun time.
I'm fucking loving it every time, man.
You know, at the beginning of this, it was actually pretty good. I'm just pissed that we weren't able to go live. But once we air this, they're going to be like, holy shit. Like, these guys are hilarious. And they're going to want us back more and more.
And it's going to get out there. So
yeah, it'll get out there eventually to wherever.
Find a platform to get this on. I'm going to make sure it gets on to everything I can get it. It's going to be shared by all my fucking people. All my people, like all 25.
All 25 people. Matter of fact, make sure that you subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. That's right, ding ding. I mean ding ding like a bell, not calling you a ding ding.
I thought you had a sound effect playing in that I didn't hear. Ding ding ding.
No, I wish I did. The closest thing I have to a ding ding is this one.
Is that it?
You know what that is, right?
Show me your soundboard. Yes, I do. The judge thing.
Yeah, we got the fucking plane crash in the mountain, police siren.
That's good. I did like the Dixie horn. That was my favorite.
That. Yep.
Why do I get goosebumps and want to go jump my car?
Fucking sounds great. We got.
It does.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Let's collage it all with Sonny talking about that shit.
Are you threatening me?
Oh, Mr. Cornholio.
Oh, the great Cornholio.
You know that guy, the fucking.
I like your style, dude.
Yeah, that goes for everybody.
Yeah, except for he advertised for Toyota trucks. They're tough and they'll go through things that Chevys and Fords just get stuck in. And, you know, when you're going, you might have to edit this part. Ready?
I'm gonna make a fucking commercial. I'm gonna make a commercial out of it.
When you got to go elbow deep in a mucky butt, and you're gonna need a Toyota to pull you out.
Fuck your life, bing bang.
That was another one I got. It was pretty funny. But no, that was terrific, bro. But that's all I got on the soundboard, pretty much. I mean, we got
You're talking to my guy all wrong. It's the wrong tone.
It's the wrong tone.
Do it again. I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Yeah, those are two different buttons. So if you would just piss me off, I'm just gonna be like,
Do it again. I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
yeah,
Fucking soldering iron. Of all the things I want to get stabbed in the face by, soldering iron probably is not one of them.
I'm not even sure what a soldering iron looks like or how it works, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to get stabbed with one.
They've got very modern and very small, but I would assume it'd be very painful either way.
Well, that's something, isn't it?
That's quite the load you got there, buddy.
It's a little bit. You know. That's just shit you gotta deal with, man, being in a wheelchair.
Fucking Rick Bader's fucking bag of golden showers.
Bag of golden showers, baby. Sit right up. Step right up. I'll put you right in the back of this beautiful fucking step A. We'll go ahead and just put them up, link them up, slice them up, and fucking drag down on you. We'll take 200 pictures of you, and then you pay me $157.
Woo!
And 67 cents.
Hey, people are paying for feet pictures, bro.
Oh, I'm sure they would pay to see me fucking piss into a bag.
And it's sterile. It's technically not a toxic substance for shipping.
What, piss?
Yeah.
You can shit piss?
I assume it's sterile.
Fucking piss buckets, man.
Dude.
Do you know what I just thought of? Do you know how many good fucking little shorts we're gonna get out of this? This is amazing. Do you remember? Speaking of piss buckets, do you remember
sound bites.
Ricky and Julian with his dad, Ricky's dad?
Fuck, you kidding
Trailer
me?
Park Boy.
Bro, when I got back from Iraq, I binge watched. One of the guys over there told me about it. I fucking binge watched.
Oh my god!
Every episode I've seen, every fucking movie. Mm-hmm. Trailer Park Boys is the shit.
Dude, you know what though? The movies though, I feel like they went a little bit. They try to ring it out a little bit too much.
The first one was better than the rest.
Yeah, I mean, man.
And then they played it. Holy fuck! I didn't realize they were that old.
Dude, yeah.
Leahy's dead.
Oh fuck, man! Rest in peace, Leahy. Poor guy. I am the liquor.
Julian's
liquor, Julian. Liquor, Julian.
What do you think I carry this around for? Who's my hero in Trailer Park Boys?
Oh, that's Julian.
Julian.
Sexy muscles walking around, Julian, like you own things. How about you come over here? I'll give you some latex to put on your muscles. That's how they were talking to Julian.
Dude, it almost made me want to stop eating cheeseburgers, though.
Yeah, Randy done fucked it up for
So
everybody.
I started getting the cheeseburger
You're
belly.
getting Randy belly.
Yeah,
You're getting rowdy,
totally.
rowdy Randy.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I tell you what, man. Dude, this fucking podcast was kind of off the walls. I love how we got banned right when we went fucking to go live. And I'm like, what's going on? What the fuck is the problem? I never had this much problem. All of a sudden, fucking, it's like, bing.
It started serious and it was rowdy, and then it got like mellow. The lubrication is set in.
Oh, my ears are grinding good now.
His pissed off loud voice got all sultry.
Mm-hmm. Meet me on the corner at 27 and 9th if you'd like to get your gears greased.
I like the way that earphones make your voice sound, though.
Dude, it sound really good, right? Like you're in a commercial. No, it's not the earphones. It's actually the microphone.
Is it?
It's the microphones in the main computer here.
I could literally talk dirty to myself.
I know, right? Kind of almost make you fucking wet. Right underneath the old borderline, you know what I mean? That's one border that ain't getting shut up. That's for damn sure. Gee-ho!
Fuck your life, bing bang.
Definitely not the one I wanted to hit. I was going to hit this one. Oh, there we go.
Corn in the cob.
Ooh.
All right, let's not go there.
All right, listen, guys. I appreciate everybody watching. Are you done? You were down to stop it?
You got me. I have no hate left.
Man, we let it all out. It was pretty fun, though, right?
That's the fun of
I
it.
almost feel like we just, like, played a game of basketball. One-on-one basketball and, like, let all the fucking hate out of us, and now we're just like, woo, we feel good now.
It's the end of it. It was a good game. We lost. It was still a good game.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not done. We're not fucking giving up.
We'll be
We're
back
not-
next time.
We are not fucking quitting. It's going to be 2 years down the road. We're not done. It's not Armageddon. It's not end of the world. Tomorrow's another day. We all got to go to work. We all got to put fuel in the vehicles. We all got to eat food. We got to survive. We got to love our families.
Don't go kinetic.
And we're going to fucking do that.
Yep.
Regardless of how bad it is. If diesel was $10 a gallon, we're still going to fucking go to work, do our jobs, come home to our family. We're going to survive. And we're going to love our neighbors.
Yep.
And we're going to try and get along. Because honestly, in the big fucking picture, it's not red versus blue. It's not us versus them. It's we versus they, the government.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep.
And don't let them fucking instill anything into your brain that makes you think otherwise. You might be blue, I might be red, but we're still fucking brothers, and we live next door to each other. And when it comes down to it, and you're fucking starving, I'm going to be the guy that gives you food. If I need protection, you're going to be the guy that gives it to me.
There's a reason that they said, united we stand, divided we fall.
Amen. And they'll play that in the politic aspect, but in real fucking life, we know goddamn well if the neighbor's house is on fire,
We're going to go fucking...
I'm going to be the first guy there
Right.
with a 5-gallon bucket, and they're saving your fucking cat.
Yep. Sure the fuck ain't going to be me because I'm in a fucking wheelchair. Woo!
Bullshit.
Nah, you're damn right. This wheelchair goes through
Oh,
a fire. I'll
goddamn
fucking
well.
go grab some shit. I'll put my fucking turtle in my hand.
That motherfucker.
Come on, I got this, Fluffy. Come
Hey,
on, Fluffy.
Give me the fucking fire hose, bro.
Dude, I'm in there like this bitch. I'm jumping over the shit. I'm fucking grabbing cats. I'm coming out.
That's got to be a wheelchair Rick picture. That's got.
Fucking with the cats in my hand and shit just coming out of a fire. It's
You gotta
burning
get the big
flames and
General
shit.
Lee jump and
Oh my
fucking
god! I can probably hire somebody to do that. It's gonna
animate
cost a
yourself
little bit.
into it and do the first jump, like when they were
Dude,
downtown.
that's gotta get hung up over here somewhere. We're gonna find
Oh
a
my
place for
God.
that on the fucking Wheelhouse.
I fucking love it.
That's a great idea.
That's fucking beautiful.
That's awesome. Fuck yeah, man. Well, shit. Thanks for everybody for sticking with us. We have been 23-hour, 24-hour, whatever, banned on Facebook. Not sure what that's about, but we're going to figure it out. We're on YouTube. I'm going to have to buy some shit on Rumble. I think on Rumble we can stream live, but I have to buy like a thing, which is fine. I'll just sell you advertising. You pay me advertising.
Let
We'll
me
do that.
know. I want to help.
All right. Well, folks, thanks for watching. Like I said, man, we don't know what's going to happen next time. We're going to try to get this out to as many people. Rowdy, you got anything to end with?
Enjoy life, man. Live. Fuck them. It is
Live.
what it is. One day at a time. We're all brothers. We're going to be fine. One day at a time.
We're all Americans. Help your neighbor. Fuck right. Fuck left. Let's make this shit livable. You know what I mean? Let's just stick out for each other. Because even if we disagree, when the diesel runs out and all that shit runs out, what the fuck happens then? You know what I mean? Whose side are you on? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Bro, it's just us.
All right.
Taking care of each other.
Exactly.
And your shit didn't rhyme like mine.
No, it really didn't.
I
need
thought
to
you
work
were the
on that.
rapper.
I kind of do, but we'll talk about that after the stream. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Thanks for sticking by, and tune in next time to the Wheelhouse. Folks, we got a fucking behind the scenes.
He tried to end the fucking show and I wasn't done yet.
Shit. Go ahead.
So we got so fucking tied up in talking bullshit, we forgot about Rowdy's gifts.
Oh, fuck my
Yep. Fuck your wheelchair.
Fuck my wheelchair.
So that's going to be my thing, dude. Like every time I come out here, I'm bringing a gift. I brought you the.
How much room do you think this Wheelhouse is going to have for gifts? You just, I mean, I'm not worried about it.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
It's shit that's cluttered out my house, so I'm sending it to yours.
I could tell you was having the garage sale. You're getting rid of shit. You're like, I can give this to fucking wheelchair.
It's a little more of that. That shit's for sale. These are.
These are trinkets, gifts. I get it. I appreciate it. I'm just fucking with you.
I know. But that's the cool thing about gifts because you can kind of fucking giggle about it later on. Like, and also I want that kind of be our thing that every time Rowdy comes out here, he's got something for me.
Right. It's
like fucking Christmas.
That's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a thing. Then we're gonna make that into the Rowdy's gifts. Here's the thing. I'll make a segment. Like, you know how my segments, I got like all the shit. I'll make a segment called Rowdy's Gifts, and then fucking we'll do it then. I wish I had it ready because if I had it queued, it'd have been dope.
You know who Prof is?
No, I don't.
Prof Rap.
What?
Oh, fuck, I'm going to learn you something
tonight. Who the fuck just pulled into my drive? Oh, they went and took the kids home. Never mind. I almost freaked out.
I'm going to school you on Prof after this, but Prof is like the greatest rapper ever. You're going to love this dude.
Right.
He does a little podcast. He gets all these fucking gifts and shit, and it's awesome. So last time I brought you an arrowhead, a yodeling pickle.
I still got that
little
shit. Yep.
battle axe. Yep. I seen the arrowhead there.
Axe is over here.
Yodeling pickle. You want to give people a sample? Or?
Oh yeah, check this out.
They're like a yodeling pickle.
Now see, I still haven't figured out what to do with this exactly, but I love it, and it's gonna make a good.
It's just a pickle that yodels.
It's literally a pickle. I showed my friend earlier, my friend Todd, and he was like, "What the fuck is that?"
No point in its existence. That's what makes it so interesting.
I know, right?
There's no reason for it to exist. And who the fuck dreamed this up?
Right, a yodeling pickle.
It was the damn Chinese, I swear.
You think so?
I don't know.
I bet you was a Swedish guy.
Or some drunk redneck from Louisiana.
Fuck yeah, probably sitting over at the bar one night like, I'm going to make a yodeling pickle, watch me.
Drunk on a flatboat, hunting gators, and just dreamed up the yodeling pickle. But God bless him because I love the yodeling pickle.
That's dope.
All right, so you got that. What else? I got Gadsden flag,
yeah.
A 48-star American flag.
Where?
Didn't I give you a 48-star American flag along with the Gadsden?
You gave me that, and you gave me the Betsy Ross.
I think that's a 48-star flag.
That's not no 48, bro.
That's not a 50.
No, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-star, I think.
Oh, 13-star. So, yeah, basically Betsy Ross.
Yeah.
13 original colonies. So
that one's way older than that one, though.
I'm going to give you the shitty gift first, but it's not, man. This is from a guy that I know. Can I pull a plug?
Go ahead.
Can I do a plug?
I don't give a fuck.
You know what? He didn't ask for it. He ain't expecting it. Young's Motorsports, specializing in snowmobile, ATV, UTV, dirt bike repairs, Jonesville, Michigan. So it's a couple of cool little cozies.
I like your style, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I like it.
Every time I hear that dude do that, I just want to go, fuck yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah, that's dope. Hell yeah.
All right, and last of Rowdy gifts, hey, they're beer koozies.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Whiskey
and the good thing about
koozies.
these is I can give these, because honestly, like, if I don't use them, I like to give them to people that come on, like, as guests.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, this is provided to you by Rowdy Freeman. Just so you know. Re-gifted at the Wheelhouse. Or the Wheelchair Mafia Wheelhouse.
Randomly, like, hey, you need a beer cozy?
Right.
And they take it home on accident. Hey, you're re-gifted it. You spread the love.
I'm super fucking into it.
All right,
I love it. What else you got?
This is pretty cool. It's cheap, but it's cool. I grew up on Rambo, and we had the big Rambo knives. And I found this, and Keith was a little butthurt about it because this is our Subway sandwich cutter. Or Jimmy John's. Or hot dogs, or hamburgers.
Slice it on down, huh?
Or anything we wanted to cut in half.
That was the one, huh?
Yeah, and you got to make sure you put this up the camera.
Yeah.
And it has all the Rambo goodies in it, dude.
What do you mean? So, like, the whole thing, like, unscrews?
Oh, the flint, the fishing line, the sinkers, the hooks.
You got fishing line in this bitch, too?
Oh, dude, there's a compass in
Look
there.
Look at this fucking thing, guys.
It's fucking
Holy
huge.
Fuck.
Dude, we cut the fuck out of some sandwiches of that.
Bro, like, don't come at me on the streets. Oh, shit. I'm going to fuck my microphone up. But no, that's a sturdy fucking knife,
it's
bro.
Not bad. It's aluminum handle. It's not like the highest quality on the fucking planet, but it's cool because
if I jabbed this into an Antifa member that was trying to attack me, I think it would fucking work.
Yes.
Not saying I would do that because that's wrong and that's assault and battery or whatever you guys call it.
What would they bleed?
Misdemeanor.
Would it be like a
what is in here?
incandescent ooze? That's all the goodies, bro.
Oh, it's like fishing line.
Fishing line and matches and compass.
Oh my gosh,
and
that is
all
awesome. Look at that, guys.
That's like a Rambo knife.
Dude, this is your like survival fucking
straight up, bro.
Shit. But you know, let me ask you this. Oh my God, there's a freaking compass in it.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to hold it upright. But that's sick.
Yeah. So you strap that to the wheelchair, something happens.
Yeah. You know, I've thought about this very often, like the bug out situation.
Yeah.
And
What's
it's
better
like,
than
dude,
a knife?
Here's the thing, though. Like, where the fuck am I bugging out to? I'm not bugging out nowhere.
I told you that last episode.
We're coming to your house.
Well,
we're just
come
gonna fucking
wherever I am. It ain't gonna be in my house.
Well, you're just gonna come in here. We're gonna meet up. We're gonna take the vans and we're gonna dip out.
Insider, don't come to my house. I won't be there.
No, he won't be there, and all his belongings will be gone. The food's gone.
Oh yeah.
That is amazing, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm gonna do with this knife?
Kill shit.
This is gonna go up somewhere if you don't mind.
Cut Subway sandwiches.
I think that everything that you give me, depending on
or hot dogs or hamburgers or
well, yeah, that's what I mean. We can hang it up, but we can hang it up until we need
chip
it. You know
wood
what I mean?
for a fire or go fishing or let me think of all the possibilities.
What you're saying is you don't want me to just hang this up and leave it there.
No,
you want
it's
me to use
utility. Put that fucker right on your chair, like Kevlar or Velcro. Strap that thing to it.
We're gonna figure out where to put. I gotta figure out where.
You'll figure it out. If not, I'll come over with some pop rivets and some baling wire. And
man, there's so much left to be done to this wheelhouse, and I think it's dude, all the goodies you're bringing me. You're just giving me more ideas, you know what I mean? Like what to do, how to fucking splend it up, how to do some good shit. And what's funny is every time somebody comes here, like Keith, like a new guy that comes here, they look around and like every time they come, it's something new. And they're like, dude, what the fuck? I never seen this before. This is hilarious. Like, what the fuck? Like, you got Joe or from Family Guy, or you got this guy, or you got this guy, or what? You know what I mean? Like,
well, he's my coke handler.
Coke handler.
Yeah, just so you know, he's my coke handler.
Yep.
If I need a coke or some coke, this is the guy that gets it for me.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
They do. They do. No, Keith's my. I'm gonna put him on.
There he is.
Say hi, Keith.
Hi, Keith. Oh yeah, we got other videos of Keith. He's over there on the left side. You can see him there.
Yeah,
you can see the left side of him there.
Keith's my old bro. Hang around in and out throughout life, and it's funny if we don't see each other for a year and we see each other. It's like we saw each other 2 days ago.
Right.
It really is. And same with you, man. There was quite a gap where you went through.
Long gap.
Yeah, it was. But when we hooked up, it's like we saw each other yesterday. That's the definition of a true friend. It really is. And Keith's my boy, and I like to get a little lubricated, and I own D&D.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
I wish I took a picture of that fucking beautiful ride outside. You said you rented it.
Lease.
Leased? What do you mean leased?
I leased it for 4 years, 10,000 miles a year for like $450 a month. It's a 2022 Gladiator.
So you're paying $420 a month.
$450.
$450. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Just to drive that motherfucker around.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna give it back.
So if it blows up, catches on fire,
you don't gotta pay for shit. You just give it back. Get another one.
Shits out. Air conditioner, engine blows up. Whatever happens to it ain't my fucking problem.
What happens if you want it though? What if you want to buy it?
At the end of your lease, you can buy it for whatever amount.
Whatever's left over.
Yeah,
that you paid?
it's actually pretty reasonable. I think it's a $47,000 truck.
That's a badass truck, man. It's a Jeep. If you guys don't know, it's the Jeep with the fucking tailgate. It's got the fucking, you know what I mean? It's a nice looking truck.
They're cool.
Although I'm not, dude. I don't know, man. My girl really loves them, but I'm not really sold on the whole Jeep half truck thing.
Well, the cool aspect is you can do the partial top, the T-tops, or you can do the whole top.
What'd you get?
Beer
warning. That one did not make it.
Foul.
That was not a good one.
You were denied.
Oh. That's for me.
But no, it's they're neat. They've got a manual transfer case, which I like, instead of the button electronic bullshit. It's got a thumping ass system in it with a nasty sub, dude. It really it thumps. I don't have to do anything to it. It had radical tires on it. It's a Willys edition. It's black. It's everything I wanted, and I don't have to worry about it breaking down because it ain't my problem.
It's very nice, but you don't want to go climbing dunes with it, especially with the wheelbase.
No, we already have.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
And 2 tracks.
It's not the regular Jeep. It's not your regular short-bodied wheelbase.
It's not that much longer of a wheelbase than like a Cherokee.
Will it actually go and no problems or what?
It did pretty good, bro.
Oh, fuck, man. Son of a bitch.
We 2-tracked across the UP. Nothing radical, but I got out into some questionable areas, and it had no problem doing what I had to do. And it's not the Rubicon. It ain't got the locker in the front, locker in the rear. It's locked in the rear. Right. So you're 3-wheel drive, not technically 4-wheel. But I can't beat it too hard. It's a lease. I got to turn it back in. It can't be all fucking wrecked.
Right.
But it's pretty cool.
Fuck yeah, man. It is. One thing about owning a new car, though, is like my only thing has been like with the van, like I got to make it mine. I got to fucking put stickers on it. I got to claim it. Yeah, I got to customize it.
You could do a lot of that shit to this as long as it's removable, doesn't damage the paint.
The windows, you can put like shit on the windows.
Yeah,
and
I bought every piece of insurance. Now, if I want to do the leveler kit on the front of it, because it does sit down a little bit in the nose, I could put the 2-inch leveler kit on it. It's not going to void the warranty because it's from Chrysler as long as I have it done at a Chrysler dealership.
Yep.
They actually sell the 4-inch lift kit, 3.5-inch lift kit. I can put 33s, 35s underneath it. Fox gas shocks, all factory Chrysler made lift kit for it. I'm not putting that money in it because I'm not getting it back.
Right.
But it's fun to tool around. It's nice to have a new vehicle. You don't have to worry. If it fucking blows up, it's not my problem.
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah. Well, shit, I'm going to go ahead and end this so we can go ahead and get this uploaded. We're 155. We ran this to 2 hours. We always do 2 hours about.
Awesome.
So fuck yeah, man. I got to say, thanks everybody for watching. Tune in next time. I'm sure we're going to have another one.
Say bye, Keith.
Bye, Keith. Bye.